Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Venetian Empire campaign. Now, last episode we did a really quite big northern push into Holy Roman Empire territory. We also managed to take Budapest and continued expanding our influence in this region. We're moving a tiny army up here to try and take out this Byzantine castle. We took Tunis, the capital of the Sicilians, meaning this little castle down here, Tripoli, with 3 units, is the only thing keeping them alive. So that is one of the big things we're going to be doing, trying to wipe out the Sicilians. Another thing I really want to be looking at is our public order. It is pretty low at the moment, in most places. I want to be trying to fix that. I'm moving right now this army here. We're going to try and take this Hungarian city. It's got quite a sizable garrison. But, you know, we're going to eventually... Some of the people here building this council chambers, they're going to, you know, try and increase the happiness. Also training a priest, which should help. Caesar got a very good army. However, I think if I move, let me see, these guys, I thought I had spotted a large army nearby, but it appears the path is better than it looks. So we're going to try and push here into the Adana region. So soon we're going to have Tbilisi, Adana, we're going to have Tripoli, hopefully you might have Bucharest, and the only thing I'm really worried about right now is that little French one. I mean, I say little, it's quite big, but I am training some Italian militia, and you know what, just because I want to show them I'm no easy game, I'm going to go move in a few reinforcements. Currently, we're not on very much money, so I'm going to end the turn. Oh yes, we're sending a diplomat to the Danes, I believe. The French still can't quite figure out where Cairo is, which is their crusading target. Oh, we were sending an army to Vienna. However, it's kind of small. And it did get intercepted by a large Holy Roman Empire army nearby. There. So I'm going to be interested to see if that attacks. So, only time will tell, really. If it does, it's really not attacking. It's kind of leaving it quite open, in my opinion. They're moving loads of troops away from Vienna. I'm going to probably try to make a move on that soon. Roman Empire, they're not in a very good place. They don't have many cities. So, I feel like, you know, it's a good time to push against them. Oh, it looks like the Egyptians just killed a big Moorish army there. It seems like the Turks are moving an army to Trebizond, which is interesting. I quite like Trebizond having it. It's very nice to have territory in the north of Turkey. So, I'll try and defend that, probably. A Papal States diplomat. Now, I may have taken and sacked Rome, but I'd still kind of want peace for them. It would still probably be very nice to have peace. What else is going on? Not much. Some rebels. Next turn. Oh, okay, we've got 3,000 florins. Pretty good. I mean, we did kind of build a few things. There we go, Milan's now basically a fortress city. Sofia. Oh, that's quite nice. It's got some troops it's training there. They can go try and train up with that. Constantinople appears to not be rioting. For some reason, let me move this general in and out. It's, yeah, there we go, low tax rate. Okay, that's what I thought. We have poor relations with Egypt, which is weird. Don't know what we've done to make them unhappy. We're going to try and convert that region.
Yes.
Let us besiege Tbilisi,
This is where we shall
which
meet
only
the
has
enemy.
a general
Besieging
and
settlement,
a
my
unit of
lord.
ballista.
Is it
The
done
Pope
to take the walls, my
detests me.
lord? Yes.
Okay. I mean,
Yes, my lord.
he can do him. I'm still probably eventually going to try and take his land. Bugana's rather happy.
Your orders, noble one.
Yeah, it's still happy if I take a general out of
Of course, my
it.
lord.
Now, the thing is, I haven't actually fought the French in direct military conflict. I'm a bit scared of escalating the war too much. Due to the fact, you know, they're quite strong. They control a lot of land. Oh, the Portuguese apparently control here. But I think, honestly,
I will only address you
they've
in
come
battle.
into my territory.
Your orders,
So,
noble
you
one.
know, I have every right to kick them right back out. So that is what I hope to do. Budapest. What troops does it have?
Orders.
Has a few.
Your orders,
If I
noble
take
one.
the general out of it, I don't think it will riot. But let me check. Okay, no, it's still pretty happy.
Yes.
So we can get these men and
Your
move to
orders, noble
Vienna.
one. God will be with
Perfect.
us, men. To battle.
So, Constantinople. He's slowly getting happier. Very slowly. You know, gonna have to train some more priests. I don't know how strong this army is, but I kind of want to defend Tresbyon, so I'll train a few men there, I think. It would be a shame if we lost it. Now, I think I saw right
Plotting course now, my
that the Pope
we would see
controls
you
this
dead.
region,
Heathen. Your orders?
which is
Attacking on
rather
your
odd
command.
in my opinion.
Our fleet
Yeah,
is
look.
victorious.
Papal States Fortress. Oh, they've got Knights Hospitaller, do they? Very cool. It appears the Moors control the further south regions. Very interesting. Well, that Admiral is now a pretty good sailor.
You should
Interesting.
Was that an attack?
Okay. Looking around, I'm pretty happy. I think just generally... oh, we need to remember to build a wall there. Just generally, I want to be trying to make all my cities happier. So just looking around, you know, for example, Florence doesn't look happy. That's because it needs a new wall, so I'm going to do that. Maybe build a church there. Palmero. Oh, it wants to become a citadel. For now, I'll train some Venetian heavy infantry there as a garrison, and maybe eventually we can go move them, try and take out, I don't know, Valencia. That could be a good target. Here, this is upgrading to a citadel, meaning we'll be able to get some mounted men-at-arms, which are basically feudal knights, but a bit better, I think. We had a quest from the Merchants Guild to establish diplomatic relations with the Danes, so I'm going to do that on the way. I might want to try and make the French not hate me. If that fails, well, I'll just invade them there.
Orders.
So, say, improved a bit. I think here,
Yes.
going to
Orders.
see how many men
Orders.
Caesarea,
Number one.
probably not saying that right, will allow me to take out of it. Yep, it's still fine with that. Just going to do the units one by one.
Orders.
I think that's enough. And we're going to try to... oh,
Honorably, my lord.
apparently that army can beat us. Interesting. I'd be surprised. I want to drive them off from this territory so I can go to Adana. So I'm going to try to engage with them. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I don't know if that's overconfidence or they are maybe underestimating me.
Units, await my
But, you know, I feel like these pike militia might be up to the task of winning this battle. I wouldn't, you know, discourage them. Got my broken lance cavalry, very nice. Missile units, Armenian archers. I believe they're like mercenary archers that aren't incredibly awful. I can't really tell what the enemy army has. So I'm going to advance very slowly towards them. This is going to be my scouting group, actually. I'm going to try and get them to get a bit closer so we can see what this Turkish army is made of. So far, we can't tell much. Oh no, Ottoman infantry, Turkish archers, Sisyphe lancers. What are those? I'm not sure. So, from experience, I know that Ottoman infantry is a very nice unit, especially when defending, which is the situation that's in there. Those are Sisyphes, which are missile cavalry. It appears the Ottoman infantry, which are also archers, have decided they're going to start shooting at us. Can they get through that armour, though? That's a different question. Oh, the answer is yes. We're taking extremely heavy casualties here. I thought this was going to be easy. I was so wrong. Okay, it appears they're very strong in the missile bits. I don't know if we can take out their Sisyphes with our broken lances. I don't know how good our broken lance cavalry is. But not good enough. Not good enough. It needs to get out of there. Now. Okay. So we've had a bit of a, you know, little nudge at the enemy. And, they appeared to not like us nudging them. They appear to be very strong. Which is, you know, a bit of an issue. Going to get my cavalry, including my general, position them around there for maybe another attack. But we'll see. I hope these pikemen prove effective. The enemy do have, you know, sizable cavalry force. But I don't know if it's going to be good. Now, I've got two options here. I can charge the Turkish archers and Ottoman infantry with my cavalry, possibly taking massive casualties. Well, they've made my decision for me. They're charging. I've got to push them away. Pikemen, they're going to be quite vulnerable to missile attacks. I can tell that. Sisyphes, missile cavalry. Appears our general's going to have to get involved. Attack them. I've charged into the Ottoman infantry. I'm doing decently. Decently, okay. Armenian archers, attack those guys. I'm advancing with the infantry to try and get them. Italian spear militia. We're going to charge at them. Need a general to go a bit faster. I don't really know strategies for fighting mounted archers. I haven't really done too much of this before. I'm going to try and scare these Sisyphes off. Kill a few of them, just like that. You know, make them a bit hesitant. I've drawn them into combat here. I think my general should be good. Okay, pikemen. Attack them. Come on, kill them. Beat them up. Do well. They're not appearing to be doing an excellent job. We have scared away the cavalry on that flank, meaning we can get our guys in. It appears our guys over here... Oh, something's gone off with the camera. I think... Yeah, it's suddenly turned on to general camera. You need RTS camera. It appears that our broken lances are getting smashed. However, we're still, you know, advancing. We've got some militia who've crashed into those Ottoman infantry. Our cavalry can also do that as well. Pikemen need to defend against some heavy cavalry for a while. Our general is beating the Sisyphes, which is good. Those Ottoman infantry are shaken. Very good. We're slowly but surely beginning to claw our way slightly closer to possibly winning in some areas. I'm not going to, like, say too much. I don't want to be a bit overconfident. But I'd like to think we're doing well. Our pikemen are finally putting down pikes, which is nice. The Ottoman infantry, it's now starting to, you know, think defeat seems certain, firing some flaming arrows. Our general's doing well, but I'm going to pull him out and try to do a bit of a flanking attack on the main field of combat here. Our brave Italian soldiers doing quite well against the Turks, I'd say. The AI certainly thought we wouldn't do well. This charge here is going to hopefully... Yep, there we go. Okay, that's routed something.
The enemy are badly
They're
blooded.
routing. We've
They
got a
have
bit of a
lost
rout
half
here.
their men. The
With,
enemy
oh,
general flees
here we go.
like the coward he is.
I believe.
Press onward and break
Yes,
the spirit of his
okay.
army.
We've begun a
Charge!
rather decently sized rout. It's not huge. It's not an instant victory. But the enemy are beginning to falter. They're beginning to lose. They're routing. Okay, some Sisyphes have charged into our flanks. It's the last big threat we've got here. Pikemen should deal with this. Oh no. There's some guys. Their cavalry's still, you know, harassing our flanks here. It's not a done deal. It's not a done deal, I can tell you that. Our Italians are trying to hunt down the last few enemies. Oh, these guys are about to be absolutely destroyed. Here we go. Our archers did that job for us there. I don't think we can hunt anything down except try to kill these last remaining Turkish horse archers. Here we go. They're trying to do a Catabarian circle. They're routing. Oh, a few of the enemies. They're trying to actually remake the line here. Slightly worrying. I think if we have some cavalry, we should be able to stop this possible counterattack.
It is unwise. Praise the
With one.
Almighty.
Okay,
Our enemy
we're routing
has
them.
lost his stomach to fight.
I want to capture all those Ottoman infantry. They're the most annoying ones. But our general couldn't quite get there. Okay,
This is a
clear victory. Clear victory.
that goes
Nice.
to only men of great virtue and
So,
valor.
beat the AI there, I'd say. That shows we don't have no tactical sense. Pretty good ransom value there. They've rejected it.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
Okay, Adana. Not many men. Not very many men. Mangling my words a bit there.
Yes,
I want a few
yes,
reinforcements for this brave army.
my lord.
So that is what it's going
Bringing
to
our
get.
troops together.
A bit more
Your
cavalry.
orders, noble one. Yes.
I meant for them to go that way, but it appears they didn't want to.
To battle.
So he's now a veteran warrior.
Yes,
Very nice. Those pike militia,
yes.
they weren't awful.
Name the field.
Honestly, I feel like that could have gone a lot worse. I'm not disappointed.
Your orders, noble one.
Oh,
With God's blessing and yours,
I'm not gonna
we
fight
march
that
to
now.
battle.
I feel like they might back off before I have to engage. So, I'm not going to attack immediately there. The French crusading army is still lost, although the crusade's been going on for so long now because no one can actually take Cairo. Oh, I have never, in all my years, seen a general with that many stars. Oh, if he tries to come south, we're gonna have a difficult time stopping him. Gonna have to think here of how to deal with that. It's not going to be easy, I don't think. Okay. How do we... Oh, Oh, they didn't siege Chesbjorn. We've got another turn of trained troops in there. That's very nice. I think I might want to set up an ambush for that general. I'm actually... Oh, the Polish. Oh, my old empire. Let's see if they want to come chat. No. No, they don't want to say anything. They don't want to have a little discussion about maybe giving us trade rights, we giving them map information, and them giving us a bit of their land. Very rude. Okay, they're trying to take Budapest back. I cannot allow that.
My lord, the enemy lays siege.
So,
What shall we do?
we're going to have to try and stop them. Papal State's not actually going to say anything. We've seen they're just, you know, stopping in for a bit of a chat. This island's getting so crowded. You got me, the Milanese, the Papal States, the Moors. This prince wants to marry Katrina the Dense. Although it appears to be a pretty decent general, so I'll take him. Okay, we trained a lot of stuff. We built a lot of things there. As you see, a lot of them are actually going to increase public order. Most of those things, I'd say.
Your orders, number one.
Let's go scare them off from Budapest and position ourselves in the hills.
Victory, my noble lord. Your orders, number one.
Got the come of age
Orders.
of a few possible soldiers. And this new army has been formed. Oh, it's all town militia.
We continue tomorrow, my lord.
Imagine. What's this army? Oh, they've got some dismounted feudal knights. But we should be able to beat them. So, Spain's been excommunicated. Good for them.
You have someone to see.
Still trying to get to Denmark here. Oh, this is their faction leader, Emperor Ludwig. He is pretty scary, that general. I don't want to be fighting him.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Tripoli.
Continue tomorrow.
Here we are. We've got some Muslim archers in there. You know, we've got an army goods going there, so that should be quite easy. Roads, not doing much.
Your orders, number one.
Let's go siege Adana with this army.
Without question,
I feel like we're on a non-official crusade. I don't think we really can consider ourselves a great crusading army, due to the fact we've been excommunicated by the Pope. But, still,
Orders.
that's what I'm going to call us. Right.
Yes, lord.
Seems like
This is where we shall meet
Tbilisi
the enemy.
is still holding out. I want, you know, the Armenia and Azerbaijan region. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it. Let's get this done. It's a pretty nice castle the Byzantines have got here. Byzantines aren't really an empire anymore. They're more of a kingdom, let's say. Just, you know, in this region and a bit to the north. All they have is crossbows and a general. So we're just going to quickly, you know, scale the walls. We've got some armoured sergeants, some crossbowmen, some knights. I mean, I don't expect resistance at all. We're just going to have to use our spearmen well to make sure the general's bodyguard doesn't do too well. Maybe a bit of a cavalry charge into the ballistas. Okay. The ballistas are slightly exposed for, you know, a possible heavy cavalry charge, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, wait, they've done their glitch. Come on, just top onto the walls. You can do it. Climb the ladders. Take some of the walls. Need to get in the city, guys. Oh, the ballistas are shooting at their own towers. Interesting tactic there. I mean, the Byzantines were never good at tactics, but this is a whole new level, really. I just want to see that message pop up saying we've captured the gates.
Give grace to God.
Right, let's go.
We have captured
Charge.
the enemy's wall.
Charge the blisters. Right, here we go. Charge is going to begin. The ballista's not going to be able to make it through in time. Back to the safety of their gates. They're desperately trying to get them away. But our knights have caught up. And we're going to get them. For some reason we can't... Okay, we're trying to engage them in combat. They don't really want to fight, it seems. They're still trying to run away. They're not doing a great job of running away. But, you know, they're trying. Gotta give them credit. Send the infantry towards the general. However, our general appears to be incapable of getting rid of a ballista crew, which is a bit annoying. Come on, take him out. They're just kind of sitting there and allowing us to fight them. I really don't want them managing to be a nuisance. However, they are now routing, and we're capturing them. I think the entire unit has just been wiped out. Perfect. We've got the main infantry block advancing here, streaming from the gatehouses. Here they come, to join up with the back of the main advancing army. Let's see what this general's bodyguard is made of. Oh yeah, this type of cavalry. It's quite cool. Byzantine's got some unique stuff. I just feel like, I don't know, I don't love their starting position. It just doesn't feel very fun in my opinion. Right, get the crossbowmen to begin shooting. I wish they could do fire. It's not very realistic, but, you know, crossbowmen firing flaming bolts would be pretty cool. But, you know, they're still a very decent unit. Right, we got spearmen against cavalry, so we've got a slight advantage, also due to the fact we rather significantly outnumber them in terms of our units. All of this. I'm going to try and get our general involved just so our men still have, you know, strong morale. I'm going to try and get these units. I'm going to choose this one that runs past. Sometimes the men get bogged down in a long line like this, and you want to just be throwing everything at them. So if you grab a unit and make them go like slightly behind, you can get a massive unit, they all charge it up, and they all bunch up right next to the general, like this. And then you can just make them stop once they're close, and then you're basically won. So as you can see, they're dropping like flies now. Just going to make sure everything's attacking, and we're just going to speed it up as we grind them down into the dust. Sergeant spearmen, armoured sergeants, I mean, they're just a very solid unit. Very good. Killed half of them. Armoured sergeants, just, you know, chopping their way through, holding the line well. They're a legitimate unit. You can use them even late game, as seen against, you know, all types of units. The only thing I wouldn't put them up against is horse archers, or something like Venetian heavy infantry. But, you know, in stuff like this, they do very well. If you've been enjoying this video so far, it'd be really nice if you could hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. So, if you want, you can do that. Oh, bit of money for sacking it. It's quite happy. So, soon we're going to retrace for that stuff. It's just nice having a bit more of the control of this region. Very good. Right. Want to find places we can build more infrastructure for money. Staufen, Innsbruck, Rome. Oh, we could build lots of interesting stuff in Rome. That or that, which one makes more money? I think a merchant's wharf And we can get a ship right as well. We're going to go for a lot of trading. Oh, Florence, you're about to get your new wall. Don't worry. I'll train some militia just to make sure you don't riot.
Your orders, noble one. Come and fight me
It
in
looks
the
like the
tower.
French don't want to leave the bridge,
Your orders, noble
so
one.
we're going to have to
God's blessing
fight them in the
and
fields.
glory, we march to battle.
This is a pretty militia-heavy army with some more professional units such as knights and I think a unit of Venetian archers. So it is a bridge battle as well. So it's going to be interesting. Right, let's get our lovely infantry here. Look at them. Very nice. French don't have this, so that'll be interesting. Oh, here they are. Venetian heavy infantry and stuff. I think we do have a pretty strong selection of ranged units. Venetian archers, armoured peasant crossbowmen. What have they got? I don't think they have much, honestly. I think my strategy is just going to be run across the bridge and slaughter them. Here we go. I think we're going to mostly target that unit attack militia. That is going to be the main target. Right, what's leading the charge? The crossbowmen. I'd have thought they'd be in range pretty soon. Oh, now they are. I just want to make sure they don't go too far. You want to make sure in a bridge battle your crossmen, you know, about halfway across the bridge, so they can shoot properly. Already we're starting to attack. They appear to just have town militia, spear militia, some pretty cool looking crossbowmen, if I do say so myself, and apparently a unit of ballistas. Interesting. Well, you know, I don't think any of that will survive. A just concentrated central punch kind of strategy from Venetian heavy infantry. We're just going to try and punch through the, you know, pretty bad town militia, which the crossbowmen are already routing. These town militia for some reason aren't, although they definitely should if they want to have any chance of ever seeing anyone they love ever again. They're wavering. I just want to... We're just pushing through their lines here. I want to get to the ballistas, basically. You know, they're the one thing that are being kind of annoying. So, let's charge them. Some guys have already got through and are managing to start hitting into the spear militia, which is the unit that has taken it upon itself to guard these ballistas. A futile job, seeing as we have heavy infantry, and well, they don't. That is why they are having a really horrible day. Our general's bodyguard, he's going to go take a look at some of these crossbowmen down there, who are, you know, inflicting casualties. Don't know how long that's going to take him, due to the fact he's kind of stuck in a bit of a gridlock there. But he's gotten out. He's going to charge down the hill, and he's hopefully going to rout these guys. This random feudal knight, I don't know what he's doing over here, but you know what? He can do him. He's hopefully going to manage to defeat those crossbow militia. I don't know what I just said. He appears to be losing somehow. Interesting. Well, the main enemy army is having a bit of a rout. All that's left is to mop up some of the archers, crossbowmen, and rout them. We'll take a few prisoners. This is actually the first big battle, correct me if I'm wrong, that we've had with the French. So I think this could mean a bit of an escalation in the war. Now, the richest French city nearby is Marseille, so that is where I hope to send this army, take that. That'll give us another nice Mediterranean trading port.
If we remain true
And
wholehearted,
also, somehow these peasant archers haven't routed. Very surprised by that. They appear to be the bravest men on earth. You know what? Because of that, I'm going to let them live for just not routing. Good for them. As long as they don't try and fight me again, I'm going to allow those guys to live. I mean, just look at these guys. They wouldn't have stood a chance. They never did stand a chance.
the enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Why has it only said that now? Oh, look. A ballista. Now that is something I won't allow to live, because that was very annoying during this battle.
The enemy flee. This is a
Clear victory. Both sides having over 1,000 men in that one. The AI really quite favours having quite a lot of, actually, you know... Oh, I thought that said Leonardo da Vinci, but it's Leonardo da Vinegar. They favour having quite a lot of crossbowmen. I mean, Marseille favours having quite a lot of nothing, it seems, so that hopefully is easy to take. I want to get one of those cool Caraco standards in this army, which should make it a bit stronger. What else?
Your orders, number one.
We can get some of these Pavese crossbowmen, probably. They can join the army there. Can we scare away that Hungarian guy? Soon we will do that. How's Constantinople looking?
I will defeat you. God's sake.
He's slowly trying to convert this area to Christianity to make it not hate us as much.
Your orders, number one.
I don't know if we're able to attack a diner. We'll do that in a turn. Okay.
Besieging forces report
In a turn, we'll be quite close to doing quite a lot of stuff, actually. Palmero's building some mines. Perfect. Gonna get some ships there. Maybe, is our diplomat?
Yes,
Nope, doesn't have any more movement range. The Danes probably control Hamburg. Yeah, they do. So, I'll probably try and find them there. How long do I have left on that? 6 turns. The Merchants Guild will be very happy if I do this, so I'll definitely make sure my merchant eventually gets there. The French Navy still lost, trying to find Cairo. Oh, Holy Roman Empire army attacking me. Interesting. Stauffen is pretty strong, if I remember. So I don't know why the AI's decided to do that. Oh, because they've got those reinforcements. Of course. Looks like they're reinforcing Tripoli slightly. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. But, you know, it'll make it a fight. We're slowly surrounding Hungary. Slowly pushing the Turks back. Slowly pushing the Sicilians. Oh. Oh. This is going to be very, very tough. Okay, oh my goodness, look at the size of that. Okay. Pikemen are good for defence. We've got pikemen. Got crossbowmen, a bit of cavalry. What's the battle like? Okay, we've got a hill. We have a hill, ladies and gentlemen. We have a good chance. I want the pikemen forming the central line. There they are. We're going to get our other guys. It's a bit of a backup. I want to make it quite a thick line. These are our missile units. They're going to stretch along here. General. A rather small cavalry force, which has a few professional soldiers, a bunch of Allen-like cavalry, which are these, like, little mercenary hunters, I'd call them, maybe. But,
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope
Well,
to
I
make up
I
in
hope the
numbers
reinforcements
what they
didn't
lack
come,
in
I'd hope.
bravery.
But, they did. I mean, I just don't know what they have. My warriors, they have a lot of missile cavalry. They've got Allen light cavalry. I think those are dismounted Sicily lancers. Oh, okay. A lot of normal infantry. Normal stuff. Okay. That is good. They don't have too much missile cavalry. That's their only unit. That is a win. Okay. That raised our chances quite a bit. Let's see. Should we send the Allen light cavalry after these guys? I want to kind of drive them away a bit. I find them very annoying. Those guys are also Allen light cavalry. Yes, okay. And these guys might also try and get around the back and attack the ballistas. I think that's the same ballista crew that fought us
Our
before.
foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in these battles.
I mean, I'm not surprised. These guys... I think we can catch up to them. We've caught one. And they've turned around, okay. And this is where my secret strategy comes in. We send in the heavier cavalry as well. Because they're sending in their Allen light cavalry, which is a bit mean of them. We're going to have to send in our heavy cavalry. I think our archers are now firing. I think I've now ordered them to fire flaming arrows. I'm not sure though. We will see. What's that? Turkomans. Another unit of missile cavalry. Okay. We're winning the cavalry engagement in this sector. Those guys are all but dead. Oh, and they're sending in Armenian cavalry. Oh. Those are pretty nasty. I'm going to try and get the men out of there and focus on the ballistas. Okay. Right. Allen light cavalry charging pike militia. Very dumb of them. Dismounted Sicily lancers. Come on, pikemen. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. I think they're doing a good job. Right, the cavalry are just going to try and keep moving to avoid the Armenians. So they're going to pop up here now. Some Allen light cavalry being rather annoying. I'm going to go have to send my general to deal with that personally. Some stuff is routing. The pike militia are holding the line very nicely. I'm proud of them. Going to try and get them to move around this way.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
That's pretty discouraging, dude. I'm trying my best. I don't think he should be saying that. It's pretty discouraging. I think I'm doing a fine job. If I charge my general in there, I think that could be a pretty good place to try and turn the tide of the battle there. I mean, there's like a bit of a rout over here and a bit of a rout there. But it's nothing big. It's nothing big. That's the issue. What I need is the entire enemy army to all begin routing all at once. However, it kind of looks like that might be beginning to happen. I'm not sure. It's these dismounted Sicily lancers. They're a really good unit. Very annoying unit as well. But eventually they've been routed as well. The Armenians charging our guys. Right, I want to... I don't know. Can I even run them down? Is that even a viable strategy? Because they've got the reinforcing army that exists that's going to begin to move in. I think my plan should be just to try and inflict as many casualties as possible. Honestly.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I mean, that's good. I want my general to attack. You know what? Gonna get all the army. We're gonna group them up. We're gonna go do that formation. We're pulling back. Just simply due to the fact defense is the only way we're gonna win this, honestly. So, I've got to see. Oh, these guys aren't routing anymore. Come on, guys. Please. Just route. They're no longer routing. Rather worrying. For some reason, there's just still a lot of stuff that just is continuing to, like, fight a lot. So, that is very annoying. You know, we're still inflicting good casualties, but just overall, the enemy have the upper hand. It's pretty clear in my opinion. The enemy reinforcing army way out there. You know, even this starting army might beat us. Even though it wasn't like the original force that came in. I don't know if there's anything I can do. You know what, I might scare away the close units. I'm going to order a retreat. I'm going to order a retreat as quickly as possible to save the lives of my men rather than throw them away in a useless battle. That is the order I'm going to give. We're going to try and save the men, and we're going to try and come back with a better army next time. You know, get the general out of there. I think this is the best option. It's sad to have to withdraw like this, but honestly, the enemy were significantly stronger. They had all of that. That was still managing to beat us. And they had a whole other army out there. I mean, only time will tell if this was the right choice, but honestly, I think it was. We'll have more men in the future. It's not a particularly important city anyway. I wonder if we get to keep the prisoners.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night.
Okay. They lost nearly 1,000 men in that. So, that will have weakened them.
Still with us. Regroup. Very well then.
Yeah, we've retreated back to Caesar. I don't know what happened to all the prisoners from that battle I took. The 300. Okay, that army's not taking Iconium. I don't know how good it is, but it's not. What else?
We are besieged.
Nothing much important. Cairo's still under a crusade. Oh! It looks like that French crusading army just got smacked by some Egyptian ships here. So maybe they lost some men. That'd be interesting. Poland doing their thing. What else? Not much. Papal States. Not actually saying anything. So, that's sad. Are they sieging Adrico? Interesting. That'll be a cool battle. I believe we can fight that pretty well, though.
My lord,
Honestly, we need to just continue pushing against Hungary. I think that should be a priority for us. Making good money. Yeah, Iconium's besieged. And Adrico by the Papal States. So what does that army sieging Iconium have? Two units. Yeah, that's not going to win. Florence has its large stone wall at last. We besiege Bucharest. Move this army here.
Your orders,
to
number
attack
one.
that way. We're somehow the
Your
most
orders,
advanced
number one.
faction.
Your orders, number one.
We're going to
Yes.
abandon the Carico
Leading our forces.
to besiege
You
Marseille.
will engage them?
Your Majesty.
It can catch up later, I think.
Good
That's got a
days,
good
Monk.
garrison.
Gone.
You are not mein Kaiser.
Come and face the might
It's not a
of the
great
Rhine,
army.
coward.
Since we've got a bit of money here, I'm going to train some men to keep that safe.
Leaving the
And I'm going
Venetian.
to end turn. I think it's going to be the final turn I'm going to do of this episode. So I'm going to try and, like, get all the stuff that's just hanging about, looking annoying, out of the way. You know, cities under siege, missions to complete, little stuff like that. So that's the plan. Roman Empire, trying to bolster that. The Sicilians, this is basically, if they win this, they survive for a tiny bit. Oh. See, the AI seems to think they're going to win. So I'm going to quickly save, because I believe I should win an auto-resolve. Okay, forget I ever said that. Right, looks like we're going to have to fight that then. Okay. Right, that definitely did not happen. Right, it's a tough one, so we're going to have to fight it manually, yeah. Okay.
We bring the battle to the
It'd be pretty cool if my navy could, like, reinforce me somehow. It could, like, you know, do a bit of a bombardment, or, like, land some marines or something. I don't know. That'd be really cool, in my opinion. This is a small but highly elite army.
The enemy are bringing
As
in
you can see.
reinforcements.
I don't know what they have in this bit. Peasant archers, sergeant spearmen, Norman knights, mailed knights. We're just shooting right now, cutting down the peasant archers, which took a small amount of casualties. The enemy appear to be charging me. I think I got most of the men out of the way. Not sure. We will see. No, not all of them escapes.
To praise the day before sunset.
So I'm going to get them out,
Our men
and we're going to get
are
them
winning
to
the battle
shoot
and
the
forcing
dismounted
a
Norman
worthy
knights.
victory.
There we go. So I think that's got rid of the dismounted Norman knights. Mailed
Only
knights
half the enemy general
taking
flees like the
casualties.
coward he is. Press onward and break
Just
the
shooting
spirit
at
of his
all the stuff
army.
that's getting close. Muslim archers, relatively decent, so we're going to shoot at them. What else? Dismounted Norman knights and sergeant spearmen.
The battle is in our favor.
They're going to be
We remain true
my
and
main
wholehearted.
target for the
Victory
archers.
will be ours.
The archers are kind of doing all the work here, I'd say. I'm going to kind of focus the attack on this middle sector here.
My lord, only half our force
I'm going to shoot at the general.
Praise the Almighty.
I feel like
Our enemy
that'd be a
has lost
good
his stomach
way
fight.
to
We
quickly win the
must-
battle.
Only half the enemy
If
force
the general,
remains.
you know,
The
mysteriously
battle
and
is in
suddenly
our
died
favor.
with an
We
arrow
remain
to the
true and
eye,
wholehearted. Victory will be ours.
like a certain English
We
king.
are blessed.
Oh, he was killed by a
The enemy
warhammer to
general
the
is
face.
dead. We have sent the
But it has
idiot
the
to
same
hell.
effect. His army begins to rout. Kill the last few things.
Praise the
We end battle, we get a
Almighty
close
has been
victory.
kind to us.
I mean, yeah, I thought we were going to lose with a clear defeat, so... That's fine. Execute the prisoners. And let's do the final turn. Here we go. Land doing their thing. Byzantines, Russia, Moors, Turks. Besieging Trespion, that's fine.
To the
Okay,
fort.
well,
We are besieged.
let's do the final little bit. Right. turn's about to end. I feel like this end of turn's taken a really long time. But, it's fine. Should be good. We're going to attack that Hungarian army soon. No, go for Bran. Go for Bucharest. Going to try and do a lot of stuff. Paper States saying nothing. Trying to take that. Easy auto-resolve. I could see that auto-resolve. I could just tell. So that's good. Blah, 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 blah. Not much going on. Right, let's finish it out. These guild headquarters. Get that.
Yes,
Siege that.
yes, Lord. Closing for battle.
Your order, noble one. With God's
Take
blessing
that.
and yours, a most honorable
Sack that.
victory, my no-
None of your knights could best me, you know.
Your orders, noble one. Of
Pop
course,
over
my
to
lord.
Bran.
It will be
Meet
an
an army.
honor to defeat you, dear orders.
Take that.
This is where we shall meet.
Sack
then.
that.
The day is ours, Lord.
And
The enemy are
honestly, that's pretty much where we are.
Lord.
At
We
the
have
moment,
conquered.
conquering large portions of the enemy territory. We're doing well. Well, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all of that. And see you in the next episode.